Hello and welcome to the new week. Today is Tuesday, the time is 11:24 and I couldn't make recording yesterday, but I took trades. I took two trades which I'll be showing you right now on my laptop. So this week I started all good and I have bought the Equity Edge account. I bought a 5k account which I'll be documenting as well. Remember, I am funded on Goat Funded. I couldn't buy another evaluation there because you can't copy trade the same trades on the funded on the evaluation as well. So I had to just buy an Equity Edge. So I'll be trading the Equity Edge challenge and still be trading the Goat funded account. So the link of the Equity Edge will be in the description. That's the prop I will be going with now. Their rules are very good. If you want to get an account without consistency rule, make sure you do your research. Just check everything. If it aligns with you, then you can get an account. So let's just go on to the trades I took yesterday, and I haven't taken any trade today. So first of all, these are the two pairs which I set to trade this week, gold and US30. So it was only gold I got trade opportunity yesterday, which we'll be going through right now. I think I should still have them here. So the first trade I took was this sell here. This was the first trade I took. I took this trade very early in the morning around 6 a.m. Yes, I woke up and I saw this opportunity and I took the trade. But there was one thing that made this trade invalidated, or that made this trade not a good trade for me to have taken, because there was a trend line here, a minor trend line here. Not just that, I should have waited for a proper confirmation. And apart from that, based on this price action that I'm seeing here, price had sold down significantly to this point, which I should have been expecting a retracement before probably wanting to sell. So I took this trade. One mistake also which I did was that I knew it was a mistake when I started seeing this pullback coming back here. What I should have done, I should have closed the trade, but then I was still hopeful and then I held the trade. So that was that trade. And the next trade here was a buy here. A buy here, which I was targeting somewhere around, here. Yes, at first I was targeting here and my risk to reward was about 3.8. Yes. So as I got that, when I saw some kind of price action here on the 15 minutes, I saw this kind of price action. Price was going slow. After this sell candle here, that was when I closed the trade and was satisfied. I was not willing to hold. Yes, I knew it could go up, I knew it could still come down, so I was not really bothered. I have gotten what I want from the market. So for today right now, I am not seeing any opportunity on gold, which I doubt I'll be getting anything. I don't think I'll be getting any opportunity on gold. I really doubt that. Today. So gold, I'm just watching the price action and see what I can get. I might not get. But for US30 here, I am seeing something which is possible. So I'm expecting a buy, but then I'm still waiting for confirmation. On the 1 hour, I want to get a push up because I like how this place is holding. I like the supports here. If I can get a push up, either on the 1 hour or on the 30 minutes, the 30 minutes also will confirm the trade for me. If I get a very nice push, I will take entry and probably get a 1 to 4. Remember, I can still close it manually the same way I did on gold. Yes, I can do that if I notice anything. So this is just how Monday went, and this is what I'm expecting for today. And if the trade doesn't confirm before 4 p.m., as I said, the time is around 11. If the trade doesn't confirm before 4 p.m., I will have to leave the trade and just come back till tomorrow again. Yes, so I don't trade after 4 p.m. So that's just it for now. Let's just keep watching and see what we can get. So on my funded account, after about a 3% loss, I have recovered the account back to 2% loss now. Yes, it's at a 2% loss. So the account from 5k is down to 4.9. So I still believe I can still recover that. And then for the Equity Edge new challenge which I'm trading, the account is up 2%. Yes, it's up about 2.2% or so. Yes, it's up 2%. So this week started well and I believe it's going to end well. Let's just see how today goes and let's see how the week goes as well. This US30 might just go against me and I will not get a good trade. Yes, and I will not get a trade today. I would have to come back tomorrow, which is very fine. It's something I'm learning. It's something I believe you should learn as well if you're finding it hard to do something like that. So I am willing to let the trade slide if it doesn't confirm, but if it confirms, I'll take the trade with full confidence. Whether it hits my stop loss or not, I know that I am following my plan and I know what I'm doing on the chart. So let's just see. So I've gotten 2 trading opportunities. That's US30, which I said I was waiting for confirmation, has confirmed, and I'm currently on the trade. The trade is currently running a little profit, and then right now I just took another trade on gold. Yes, I'm also buying gold for a 1 to 2 risk to reward, and that US30 for about a 1 to 4 or so. Yeah, about a 1 to 4 or so. So the 2 trades are good trades, are A+ setups. I really like how the trades are. They are very great setups. I'll just be holding the US30. Since before I took the trade, I've already had it in mind that I could hold that trade till tomorrow. Yes, I have that in mind. But for the gold trade, there's a possibility its outcome might come out today. Yes, its outcome might come out today. So that one is still at entry level, ranging from loss to profit, loss to profit. So let's just see how all these trades goes. So this gold trade took me out, which was a very big surprise to me. But then there's nothing I can do. Even A+ setups do fail. So this trade failed. But then back on the US30 here, we are in profit. It's actually moving. So on my MT5, I have broken even here, and I've added the position around this point. Yes, I broke even and added the position here. So this is what I'll be holding. If I still notice any tricky price action, I will still have to close at this point or at any point which it wants to do that. So US30, I am still holding this. Hello guys, so today is Wednesday and the time is currently 1 o'clock. So I did not give an update of yesterday's trade. So yesterday's trade, I closed it very late, around 9 late at night. So that trade, that US30 trade, I closed it for a TP, and then for the gold went for loss. Yes, for that gold it took me out. But then there is good news. The good news is that I've passed phase 1 of equity edge. This is very surprising. First 2 days of trading an account and I've passed phase 1. So I'm currently trading the phase 2. But for that trade, I'll still come onto the chart and show you where the trade is currently. I might do it later or I might do it tomorrow because I'll be going back home. I just want to go and do like 1 or 2 days and I'll still come back here because I still have work to do. I need to focus on perfecting this trading as it is actually making sense. I need to put more effort on content creation as well. So I might show you the trade maybe tomorrow or later, but right now I am currently on a trade on gold. It is a swing trade. Yes, I am swinging a trade and it is a very nice trade. I don't care. I might hold it for 1, 2 or 3 days. Yes, it could get to 3 days. It might not. It could still hit TP today. It could still hit TP tomorrow. So I am swinging on that trade and I'll keep scaling in just as I scaled in US30 yesterday. I scaled in as well. I have started learning scaling, but something about scaling is not something I will really advise someone who is just starting. Scaling, it takes expertise. Someone can't teach you how to scale. You can learn it though, but it will take experience to learn how to scale. So I'm just saying I'm slowly learning how to scale. I'm slowly seeing where I could put more entries and where I could ship my stop loss. That's why I see so many people on my comments saying, why don't I break even? Why don't I do that? I was not doing that because I saw that it's something that I would need to start doing when I get the experience on knowing how to do it. So I cannot just say because price went to 1 to 1, I'll take my stop loss to break even. What if my system or my strategy gives me most times goes to 1 to 1 and still come back to my entry level before pushing? You see, you need data. So that is why I did not rush. I just stayed away from adjusting my stop loss and all that for the past 2 months. So that is just it. I'm on a gold. I'll be holding that. I'm also expecting another trade on US30, but then it's been moving away from my confirmation, and I am fine with that. If I don't get any trade, fine. Even if I come back tomorrow I don't get any trade, fine, because I know I'm still on gold. Yes, so that gold is a very nice trade. It's currently in little profit now. Let's just see how everything goes. So also, if you're just coming into the channel, please, or if you've been watching and you're not subscribed, please, I would really appreciate it if you just click the subscribe button. I'll catch you guys later. Hello guys, so today is Friday. This is 2 days from the last time I made a video. So yes, I went back home. I still came back to school as I said I was going to do. So since when I went back, I took 2 more trades. I said I was in a I was on a gold swing. I took a trade on US 30, and then it was going against me, and then I closed the trade. I later closed the trade, but then it later confirmed. I closed it manually because I noticed that there was a mistake. So after I closed that one, I was waiting for a better confirmation, and then I got that better confirmation, which I'm also currently on the trade. But then the problem is right now there is an issue why gold is not moving, and as well the US 30 is not moving. There is a CME issue. They are having some issues like this with their data, so price is not really doing what it's supposed to do. So that gold is still around my entry. This is the 3rd day of holding that trade. Yes, this is my 3rd day of holding that gold trade. It's been a while since I swung any trade. So right now I'll be showing you where all the trades I've taken this week. Yes, I'll do a review of all the trades I've taken this week. I might not do it now, I might do it probably later or tomorrow, because right now I just got back. I'm just coming back from home right now and I'm tired. I want to eat, I want to sleep. I don't know which one to do first, so I'll just review that. So I'm currently on the US 30 trade and as well the gold trade. So it starts today, and let's get on the review of the trades I've taken throughout this week. So the first trade I took on this week was on gold. I took a trade on gold. Well, I was looking for a short here, which I all dropped in my Telegram channel, which will be in the description. So I was expecting to sell at this point, but there was one mistake which I did. There was one mistake. I noticed that the entry was not too proper. I took this entry on the 15 minutes time frame. Let's see if you can go there right now. So I took this entry on a 15 minutes time frame. Yes, I took this entry on a 15 minutes time frame, and my SL was just here. But there's something I noticed. Based on all this structure, this overall looked oversold for me, and instead of taking this trade, I should have waited for a more better buys or more pullback and then a better confirmation to sell. But then I took the trade and I made a mistake. Instead of closing earlier when I realized it was a mistake, at this point I still decided to hold, which was not good. So the next trade I now took was when I noticed that this price is giving a very good push to the upside based on higher time frame from the daily, from the 4-hour and all that. They were all bullish, and then I got the confirmation here on the 1 hour. The entry was not here on the 1 hour. And I like this pullback, and then this candle created, and then I put my SL here. I was targeting about a 1 to 3 risk to reward, but later closed out on a 1 to 2.3. So these 2 trades here ended the day on a plus 1.3. so that was that for Monday. You can see the dates here. This was for Monday, and then the next day was a trade I got on US 30. So I got a trade on US 30, which should be this one. This was this trade, a very nice trade. I was expecting this high to be taken out because that was my main bias. Whenever we have this kind of strong impulse, I expect price to still come back and take it out, take the high out. So price took the high out. We got some reaction here, and then still continue pushing. The reason why I still held up is because from the higher time frame, I am still seeing a sign of price going up. Yes, that was the reason I still held and closed that on a 3.9 risk to reward, which was very good. At the same time, while I was on this trade back to gold here, I was also looking to catch a buy right at this point here. Yes, which I took entry on the 1 hour time frame. This trade was very good. I really love this trade, but then this trade hits me out. I took entry here, my stop loss just here. I expected price to just continue pushing, but then there was one mistake here. I was on a broker. I was on one that this is forex.com here, forex.com broker. Check, this is what spoils everything for me. I was expecting at least a H4 or a 4-hour close candle, which is bullish here, but then look at this, it did not close. But if you go to Owanda here, you go to Owanda, this broker, you can see this point we had this bullish candle. This was the reason why I took this trade. I took this trade because of here. You can see the trade here. I took this trade because of this candle here. So but then that did not close here, but then here that closed there but did not close here. So we can see it later rejected after getting some kind of confirmation on the 1 hour. So this one later reversed immediately and took me out. So that was that for Tuesday, this trade, and also that US30. So for the next day now, I believe the next day should be, the next trade I took was, yes, gold, which was on Wednesday. Yes, on Wednesday, which I said I was taking a swing trade. So this is that swing trade here. I took entry here. You can see this is Wednesday at about 5 a.m. Yes, I woke up very early and saw this very good setup, and then I took entry. So this range for about almost 3 days. Yes, 2 days plus. If I drag this out, you can see this is 2 days, 6 hours ranging before it started pushing up to this point. So it was a swing trade, and I was so sure about the trade. The trade was very good. That was why I decided to just get in the swing trade, and I know that if I get into this swing trade, I could use it to pass my phase 2 equity edge, and I could also use it to recover my funded accounts from drawdown, which if it can continue pushing, I will get the chance to get my first ever payout. So I'm not going to get excited on that. We're still on the journey. We're still trying to perfect things. So this is that swing trade. While I was on this swing trade, I think on Thursday, yes, on Thursday, which is the next day, that was when I got another opportunity on US30. So I took this entry right about this point, right about here on the 30 minutes time frame. So it's a very good confirmation, but when it started reversing, I closed at this point. I closed my trade at this point because I was not satisfied with the confirmation. The confirmation wasn't too good. It wasn't looking too good. So I just had to confirm. I just had to close and not do the same mistake I did on gold when I noticed that there was a mistake. I just had to close the trade. So as I closed that trade, I was waiting for a better confirmation, and then I later got the better confirmation here. Yes, around this point. I took my entry, and then my stop loss far below here, and then the trade kept running. So the price was stuck here on Thursday, was stuck here because of Thanksgiving, I think. Yeah, no, okay, it was stuck at the entry. Yes, it was stuck at the entry for Thanksgiving. There was no volatility and all that. Before on Friday, we now got this push, and then market closed at this point because of the CME Globex shutdown issue, which was not giving data on US30, NAS 100, gold, and all that. It was not giving clean data. So it was around 2, 3 or 4 p.m. that it got open back, and that was when I started getting this kind of nice pushes up to the upside. So I'm still expecting to hold this trade. I might not hold it up to this point, but this is a very good target for me. So these are just the trades I've taken. These are just the trades on US30 and as well on gold. So far US30 I've been catching very good trades. You can see this buy 1 to 3.9. This one it would have still gone into profit, but then I closed. It's good that I closed that because it's not a good trade. So this one as well, this one is very good. It's still running. It's currently at a 2.3 risk to reward. So if I should get anything by next week, if I should get some kind of reaction to close, I will close. But if I see an opportunity for price to still continue pushing higher, I am going to hold the trade. So that is it for that. I'll be doing the conclusion right now. I'll switch the camera to face this thing, so I'll do a conclusion and talk about how this trading week went and how everything is. All right, so for the conclusion of the video, this week has been very good, very good. I'm just going to say this week was very great. So this week I've passed phase 1 of equity edge. I dropped a video. My last video is a video of how I purchased the equity edge, and I do mention if you want to get an account, the link will be in the description. So hopefully I might pass the phase 2 account. The phase 2 account for that last gold trade which I just finished showing from this review we just did. The last gold trade, I just need just a few more movements and if it hits TP on, if not up to the TP, but if you just move a little bit more up, I'll be passing that phase 2. Yes, because I've been adding positions. That's what I forgot to show on the review. I should have showed where I scaled my SL2, but it's not really that important. The main thing was just to show the trades I took. So you would have passed the phase 2 yesterday, but then the market just closed. The market, there's nothing I could do, and equity edge do allow you to hold trades over the weekend. That was the main reason why I still held the trade. If not, I would have just closed out. So the account equity is currently at 225 or so. Yeah, 225 or 227. And my screenshots it and put. So I need just 25 more to pass the account. So that's just the little thing I'm looking for, which I wanted from gold to pass the account for me. So after passing that, I'll then get funded, and I'll be 10k in funding. Yes, I'll be 10k in funding. This is not something I really thought could happen anytime soon. These past 3 months, I've said it in my previous video, the kind of things I've been seeing, the kind of thing that I just can't, I don't even know how to express it. So if it comes to my market approach, I didn't want to talk about this, but then let me just talk about it. Because so many people wouldn't even believe that it's real. So many people wouldn't believe that, yeah, he's actually lying. So the thing is that I have been changing the way I am approaching the charts, and it's not that I'm going to get a new strategy. It's not that I'm learning from anybody. The only thing I've been doing is that previously I've been having models which I follow. For example, I want price to tap on a resistance, then I look for a double top or a double bottom on a support. So those are models. But recently I've slowly started switching to mainly price action. The reason why I said mainly price action is because this is what I have personally experienced for the past 4 years. I've seen that I've gotten to a point where I can now trade. I can now look at the charts and know if a setup is showing up without marking out any lines. I can just do that. Yes, I don't know, some people will talk bad about it. I am sure some people talk bad about it. I don't know so many traders that trade that way. I don't even know any traders that trade that way, but this is what is actually working for me. That's why trading is a you versus you game. You get, it's a you versus you game. So this is what is working for me. Trust me, in my 4 years I have never gotten this kind of results just by doing something I saw that was working for me. I ignored the things I see on the internet and I just followed what is working for me. So it's working for me. It passed my growth funded. When I was trading growth funded, there was a bit of the model trading, and there was also a bit of the price action trading. Yes, so I would look at price action based on price action view, based on my experience. Where do I think this price is going to? And then I wait for my model. I wait for like a double top or double bottom to like go to that direction. That is how I've been doing it. But right now I have absolutely no model. It's just purely price action. Purely price action. I just read price. That is all. That is all. My trading has never been this simple and less complicated ever in my life. It has never been. So there's also so much I would like to say about this, but to be honest, let's say another video. I'm not going to say I'm going to gatekeep it, because still, even if I bring it out, so many people will see it as it's a lie, it doesn't have the results. That is another reason why I don't want to share. I don't have the results to show for it first. Having a funded account and passing another prop firm is not enough proof. So I'll just be giving it small. Anyone that wants to take it, fine, but this is what is working for me. So this week has been great. Caught a lot of TPs, made some mistakes, but then still ended up very profitable this week. Very profitable this week. So another important thing which helped me was always backtesting at the end of the doing backtesting during weekends. So for the new week, it always helps a lot. So tomorrow Sunday I'll definitely be backtesting and making sure that at least I get the best out of next week. And now I am slowly switching to swing trading. Swing trading is nice, honestly. It's nice. You can just get a lot of time frame aligning and you can take the trade. You just know that there's room for mistakes. It's just so peaceful, swing trading. So instead of just going, I will slowly switch to that, but let's say day trading, swing trading. So that is just how it is. My account now, for the gold funded accounts, it was on drawdown. You all know it was on drawdown. I went down to about 2.5% drawdown, but I have recovered it back to break even. It's the gold trade which I was yesterday. Before the market closed, I closed one position because I was on two positions. So I closed one position. That position brought me back to break even. So I still have another position running, and also on the US30, if you check from the review, that US30 is still running too. So that US30, I did not take it on my equity edge account because I was afraid of daily drawdown. What if I'm in the two trades and then later they decide to reverse a little bit, they could hit my daily drawdown. So I just decided to just take only on the funded account because I risk less there. Yes, I risk less there. So the US30 is still running. I'm holding it over the weekend. Gold funded allows that. I'm also holding the gold trade. Yes, I'm also holding that. So with that, if I hit take profit on that, I will not be trading that account till I get my first payout. It doesn't have to be take profit. If I see any rejection, any sign of reversals, I'll close my trade because the minimum withdrawal for that account is about $100 or so. So the moment I get that, I close those positions and I know I am above that minimum withdrawal, I will not be trading again till my payout date, which is on the 12th of December. Yes, on the 12th of December. Today is 29th of November. So I will not be trading it till that month. I make sure I collect my first payout. It is very important to me, and then I'll just keep trading equity edge. So if by Monday there's a chance by Monday early before I wake up, which is Asian session, I might see that gold has hit my take profit on the equity edge and I'll be passing my phase 2. So by then I could just start trading the funded right away. So I'm telling you, the growth has just been something else. It has just been something else. I'm telling you, Forex is starting to make sense, and it's a skill thing. I'll make a video explaining what I've learned so far. So you guys will just stay tuned. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I will really appreciate it if you just click that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys in another video.